there's very little I can say. Like, it's winning. There's no feeling like winning. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, the difference in. Sorry, Ennis. Friday week ago we went up to Mullahorn and we unfortunately lost Junior D Championship, and coming off that field, the feeling it just wasn't good. Like, and to come down here today and see the difference in each and every man, like, it's winning's the only way to be. Like, there's nothing for losers. It's all about winning. That's it.
As a lot of people remarked today, you never stop running up and down that field.
I don't know, I only know one way to play football, and that's to keep running so you can't get hit. So it's nothing to do with tactics, it's just pure fear.
I don't believe that for 1 minute. Just one thing that struck me there, a very nice touch at the end when you called up your brother Darren to accept the cup with you. Unfortunately, as most of you know, Darren wasn't fit to play today because of injury, but it was a nice touch. What was it like in the Fitzpatrick household this morning?
I don't live there anymore.
Today, without a doubt, is the highlight of anything that I've ever been involved with Butlersbridge GFC. It's absolutely fantastic, and as Féinemet said, and Mihal, it's down to the 45 guys that are down there putting it in since last February, and we're getting our just rewards today. So it's up to them, and I want to thank each and every one of them. Anything the training master.
I keep hearing them referring to you as legend. Tell us that's all about.
Well, I don't know Terry, but I think there's could be a new legend in the bridge now tonight after today's performance. Mickey Fitch there now. I think we'll put the amusement title now after tonight.
I'll share it.
He says he'd gladly share it with Paddy. Paddy, you've been through this road many times. How does this victory compare with the others?
Unbelievable.
It's just...
You also want to say a special word of welcome back to Pádraig McGarty and to Seamus Brady and those guys that was way. Because when you have four clubs in a parish, excuse me, when you have 4 clubs in a parish, we are in a very tight area here in relation to the area that we can pick from, and numbers are crucial in a small club like this, and every person in that club makes a huge difference, and you've got to have a bit of choice, a bit of variety. As we've seen, we have carrying 2 injuries with Oisín and Darren, and we need guys to be able to step in and take their place, and thankfully we had people that were in a position to do that and done it well. And we go forward as an entire unit, not just as 1 or 2 or as the first 15 of what we go forward as an entire unit, and that unit doesn't just include the panel of players, it includes the backroom team as well, who puts the facility in place and makes the facilities available and raises the funds, sells the lot of tickets and all of this, gets the field ready, lines the field. This is the amount of work that goes on behind the scenes that no one thinks about it all, but nevertheless it requires hugely dedicated people to do that, to have it in place, to have the pitch ready for games, to do umpires, to do linesmen, all of those tasks. And gladly through the years there, when yourself, Terry, or whoever comes along and we ask you to do umpire, no problem, and it's great to hear a response like that from people, and that's the general response we get. Let it be going out to fundraising, let it to be with something to do with the team, let it be a tidy up around the pitch or something like that. The spirit and the commitment down there in Butlersbridge is just massive, and long may that continue, and as long as we have that spirit we can win.
You mentioned goals very often, and goals were something that the bridge found hard to come by during the year. What do you think made the difference today?
The goalie.
Well, I think all year we've been playing well, but performance-wise, we've probably defended as well as any team I've ever seen. we haven't let in a lot. We haven't let in any goals nearly. There was questions asked of could we score enough to win games at times, and today it just came together. I know we probably only perform for 5 and 10 minutes at a time, so that's a good sign. At the same time, we've more to work on there. We can drive on from here and maybe win Ulster or whatever. So it's bad when you're winning and playing at your best, but we played bad and won, so we can perform better than this and maybe win more than what we won today.
Okay, if there was any county selectors there today, is there any men you think would be advised to look at again, do you think? I know this is an awkward one for a player.
I don't know what them boys is looking at this last couple of years. I'm bravely. No, this from start to finish, from 1 to 15, and the 5 lads that come on, there's easily as good a player as there is on that field. Like, it's not just a one-person thing. It's as Phelan said that, Mickey said it, and P said it, and I said it. I think it's Phelan is the magic key to this team. He brings the whole lot together. He brings everyone out, and we follow his lead.
I'll pass over to Ollie. Ollie, you were in the unusual situation that you had a son who was injured for most of the season. Was that hard to come to terms with?
Very hard, Terry. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I was so sorry for him, just that things worked out the way it did for him. But I think they're a special bunch of lads, and they all worked for other, and there was always someone else to take the place. And I think maybe the lads worked all year so well, and then when Porrick and Seamus came home, it was the icing on the cake. You know, it was the backbone we wanted.
Look, your first year as chairman of the club must be a great feeling.
The first year was, this isn't the first year.
Probably a great success. This is our 4th final in the last 10 years, and we've won 3 of them. 2 of them under your guidance.
Yeah, just look at the leadership there. And, I had nothing to do this year. Mickey just took it on as captain. Mr. Henry down there in the corner has just, like, I don't know what that man does for you.
All the talk was about Robbie Fowler and the scores that he was running up in all his games. So do you feel under any extra pressure? Yeah. Can you elaborate? Was it any advantage having the older brother playing out ahead of you, or was that a disadvantage?
No, that was he played a great game. He came over at the end, but he was great and he's rising there.
Appreciate what they're doing, same as every other man down there, for the work, commitment, and as I said earlier on, sacrifices. Like, every man, like, giving up holidays, giving up living, that's what it is. Like, for 3 months you're giving up living, you're giving up your whole life for football, and people are laughing at you and all the rest, but tonight it's worth it, and fair play to every one of those lads out there, and man,
Thank you very much, Michael.
Well, we started badly, and we didn't panic, we worked hard, stuck to the game plan, and things came good. We got the ball into the boys inside. We performed very well today, I have to say, and 4 goals up to never won again. John sitting on the captain were happy as pigs in shed.
Okay, well done. Thank you.